Welcome to the Formula Black video preview brought to you by Betfair Australia. 6 out of 6 winners last Saturday made it a weekend to remember, and now we look ahead to the next round of fixtures, including the Manchester Derby and Spurs trip to Everton. Arsenal were stunned at home by Swansea last weekend, but have won 16 of 22 home games following a defeat since 07-08 season, and did the double over West Brom last year. West Brom have travelled to just 2 of the current top 12 this season, and they've lost 6 of their last 9 trips to top half teams, with 5 loss-loss doubles and 5 defeats by at least 2 goals. The Gunners could be worth a punt to inflict a third consecutive defeat on West Brom, but we wouldn't be confident of them covering the handicap, so we'll put this to one side. Aston Villa and Stoke are both struggling for goals. Villa are the league's lowest scorers in their last 20 home games, while Stoke are the lowest in the last 20 away. However, both are doing a decent job at the back, and half of Villa's last 16 games have been goalless at half-time, while half of Stoke's last 14 away games have been 0-0 at the break. 2 low-scoring teams don't necessarily guarantee a low-scoring match, but 5 of the 6 matches between these teams since 09-10 have had fewer than 3 goals, and the likely absences of Darren Bent and Peter Crouch should make goals a precious commodity here. 5 of Southampton's last 6 matches have had fewer than 3 goals, as they've improved defensively. Meanwhile, Reading were involved in a classic with Man United last weekend, but 4 of their last 6 away games have had fewer than 3 goals, and we'd be tempted to side with the unders market. Putting us off, however, is that 19 of 31 all-promoted clashes since 07-08 have had at least 3 goals. Sunderland have slipped to 17th following their latest defeat, but this looks to be a great time to face Chelsea, who are without a win in 7. The Black Cats have drawn the first half in 13 of their last 22 home games, failing to score in the opening 45 of their last 5 matches. Moreover, 7 of their 10 home games against top half finishers last season were level at half-time. Chelsea have drawn the first half in 11 of their last 19 away matches, and they've scored just 1 first half goal in their last 10 trips to bottom half teams, with 6 half-time draws. Swansea shocked Arsenal last weekend with 2 late goals, and 7 of their last 8 matches have been goalless at half-time. Norwich, meanwhile, are unbeaten in 8 matches, and 11 of their last 14 matches have had fewer than 3 goals. Since the start of last season, Swansea have kept clean sheets in 9 of their 13 home matches against middle third teams, with under 2.5 goals on 8 occasions, and we could be in for another close affair here. Wigan have lost 4 of their last 5 matches, but will fancy their chances against a QPR side with just 4 points from their last 21 away matches. However, with Maina Figueira suspended, we'll leave Wigan alone in the match outcome markets. 8 of Wigan's last 10 home matches have had at least 3 goals, but this conflicts with how Harry Redknapp's first couple of QPR games have gone, so this match is a no-bet. A massive Manchester Derby waits for us on Sunday as unbeaten City host the league leaders United. Both teams have completed the double over their rivals twice in the past 5 seasons, and all of their 5 meetings at the Etihad have had fewer than 2 goals. Given United's goals record this season of averaging almost 4 goals per game, it's hard to make an argument for unders, and all top 3 clashes have tended to feature goals in recent seasons. City remain unbeaten, but are still fairly unconvincing, and there doesn't look to be any clear betting opportunities here. 7 draws in 9 games have slowed Everton's progress, and both teams have scored in each of their last 10 games. 7 of their last 10 home games have had at least 3 goals, with 6 having 4 or more. Spurs have become more of an overs side since AVB became manager, and 10 of their last 12 matches have had at least 3 goals. Furthermore, all 7 of their road games this season have seen at least 3 strikes, as have 9 of their last 13 trips to top half teams. Spurs and Man United are the only teams to beat an improving Liverpool team in their last 12 matches. However, they come into this game without a recognised striker, as Suarez is suspended, and they've failed to score in 4 of the last 7 games he's missed. Brendan Rodgers has improved Liverpool's defence this season, as they've kept 5 clean sheets in their last 9 games, Moreover, 9 of Liverpool's 11 trips to middle third teams since the start of last season have had no more than a brace of goals, as have 4 of the Hammers' last 6 games. A month ago, Fulham and Newcastle were in the top half, but after 1 win and 7 defeats between them in their last 6 matches each, they are now lower middle third sides. Fulham's poor run has featured some tough opposition, and they've clearly missed Brade Hangeland since his sending off against Sunderland. He should return here, and Fulham have won 12 of their last 20 home games, including 7 of 10 hosting bottom half teams. Newcastle's struggles have been in part due to a lot of injuries, and they are still missing key players. They're winless on the road this season, and they've lost on their last 3 trips to Craven Cottage. So, 6 recommendations for this weekend, and let's hope it's as successful as last weekend.